I am the tallest man in America. I'll answer all your questions. My name is Igor Vovkovinsky. My height is 7.8 feet. Here is proof that it is me. I was named the tallest person in the United States in 2010 by the Guinness Book of World Records on the Dr. Oz show. I am also the tallest Ukrainian. The rest of the photos are at the end of the video. What are the health concerns associated with being so tall? Do doctors estimate that your life expectancy is likely shorter than that of a man of average height? I have many health concerns. Blood doesn't flow to the outer extremities very well, meaning my legs. So I have excruciating pain in my legs and feet, as I have had 25 plus surgeries on my left foot and leg. Nothing really helps me with my pain. I am on about level 7 to 8 out of 10 all the time. Jesus, you poor guy. How do you even function with that much pain all the time? It must be so stressful to constantly be in agony. I'm so sorry. I don't function. That's the problem. Also, my doctors will not give me enough meds, but I do not want to be on these frickin' pills. They kill so many people. But in Minnesota, I have no other choices. What's the best thing and the worst thing about being that height? The worst thing is all the medical issues. The best thing? I don't know, maybe that kids look up to me. I have gone to schools around the area to talk about what it means to be tall and different. Kids, literally everybody looks up to you. Do you have a record of your progression of growth? Has it been constant, or have there been phases where you shot up a lot? I never kept a written record, but I'll tell you this. At 7 years old, I was 6 feet tall. Your like and subscription will really help my channel. How tall are your parents? My mom is 5 feet 5 inches tall. My dad is about 6 feet. Do you know what caused your great height? Was it a tumor on the pituitary gland, like many other extremely tall individuals? Yes, it's because of the tumor. What does a 7.8-foot man do for a career, and how has your height helped or hindered your work life? I haven't been able to have a normal work life. I haven't worked in a traditional setting since 2005, mostly because I had to have so many surgeries, but also because I have excruciating pain in my legs and feet. You worked at Sam's Club in Rochester, Minnesota, didn't you? I remember meeting you when I was about 11 or 12 years old and shaking your hand. Yes, it was me. How often do you hit your head on chandeliers? Oh, geez. When I go to visit someone, pretty much every time I will hit my head on one of the light fixtures. Gandalf understands you. Do you travel on planes, and if so, how? I'm 6.8 feet and find plane travel uncomfortable. How on earth do you do it? Last time I traveled was about 2013. Don't believe I will ever be able to fly again. Way too uncomfortable and expensive. Have you ever met the shortest man in America? If so, what was it like? Nope, never met the shortest person. However, in college, I had a little person in one of my classes. She was about 3.8 feet. It felt strange, but I never dwell on things like that because I'm sure she is sick of people staring at her, just like I am sick of it. Do you get sick of people asking if you play basketball? Yes. The most annoying is that 99% of people think that they are the first person to think of that question. I used to in grade and middle school. How tall were you in high school? I was reaching 7.2 feet in 12th grade. Oh my God. How did the 9th graders react when they first saw you? Well, in my city, the papers published about me so many times since I came to the US for treatment that pretty much everyone knew me, but some kids were real assholes. How big is your bed? Also, sorry for the question, how does the sex work? My bed is about 9 feet by 6 feet, and about sex, well, I read a book about sex. I can send you an Amazon link if you want. Describe a typical meal and portion for the tallest person. Well, for breakfast, usually a bowl of cereal or 3 Eggo waffles with some jelly and 2 cups of coffee. For lunch, a sandwich or 2. Or I'll make some fried potatoes with a pork chop or a steak. For dinner, I may make some potatoes and chicken in the oven. I don't have any money to eat fancy. I haven't even ever tried fresh lobster or crab. Have you ever been asked by to get an item on the high shelves while in a store? Yes, quite often, usually by older people. They are always very nice about it. I'm happy to help. What is the one thing you wish you would be able to experience that you can't because of your height? I want to be able to just get into a car and drive. Right now, I desperately need to replace my vehicle, but Ford will not answer my tweets nor my calls. None of the dealers in Minnesota have the Ford Transit passenger van in the size I'm looking for. I can't fit into any other type of vehicles. Have you done or have you ever been asked to do any kind of film or television work? With all the new Star Wars movies coming, I'd bet they'll need a really tall guy to play something. Yes, I had an 8-second part in the movie Hall Pass. Here are some photos of me with my certificate from Guinness World Records, next to a Porsche in LA, next to Dr. Oz in 2010. Igor Vovkovinsky passed away in 2021 at the age of 38. Your like and subscription will really help my channel. Thanks a lot for your donations.